Hey everyone, Julie and Randy here. I know it's been a while since Randy and I have been on, but as most of you know, everything that we have been going through before October, before October, October the 8th is when I had my surgery. So it's been, well, Monday it will be 5 weeks post surgery. So, anyway, I know y'all seen me cry and stuff. You're not going to see me cry on this one because I'm super, super happy and I give it all to God. I want to thank Randy for always being there with me. He was a trooper, taking me to all my appointments and just being there to comfort me and everything. They did take out a tumor in my ovaries that was a football size. It was a little bit bigger than a football. So,
Not that big.
yeah, it was huge. And it was pressing on all my organs and all that good stuff. But they took it out. It was benign. And then they found some spots on my thyroid. And so we had a biopsy just last week on that. We were wanting to wait for that to come back so we could update everybody. So that also came back benign. Sorry. So everything's good there. The only thing that we have left is to see the liver doctor. But we feel like that's going to be okay too because I feel like all the tumor was pressing on all the organs and everything. So I think we'll be fine there too. Yep. So hopefully we'll start getting back to some videos. I put maybe a couple little shorts on. That's about it. It's slow getting up sometimes, but
she's still in, much in the recovery era of her experience. So she's still probably about 4 weeks out before, 3 or 4 weeks out before she's mostly back to normal.
Yeah, I get really tired a little bit. But mostly I've been doing it. Like I cleaned house today, and I started a new job the 1st of November, and I'm getting my I already got my insurance license, and I'm going for my health and life. So, and I will still do my remodeling and all that good stuff.
I ain't doing nothing.
No. Yeah, you still be doing the shutters. But let me see. What else?
We just really wanted to basically come on here and, number one, update everybody. And number two, thank everyone from the bottom of our hearts for all the support, the prayers, just everything. Just being there for all of us and letting us know that you are there. That meant the world to us.
Yeah, from all of our family and our Facebook friends and our YouTube friends, and just our friends in general. We just wanted to, like Randy said, say thank you. Yeah.
Prayer works, y'all.
Yeah, it was the scariest thing in my life that I had to face personally. I've been through some very sad things and some scary things that I didn't know the outcome, but
well, we've both lost a lot of people in our lives over the last 10 or 15 years, 20 years actually. Yeah. And it's there's no guarantee in life, and what she just went through was probably the worst of the worst as far as we were concerned, because you never think those types of things are going to happen to you. Well, it does, and it did, and it put us through the ringer, and really it let us know how strong our faith was.
Yeah.
Not just in God and everything else, but in humanity and our fellow human beings and friends and family and all that. It really, I guess it kind of restored my faith in all that. Not that it was bad to begin with, but it brings out the best in people, I think.
When the doctor's telling you, well, yeah, you probably have cancer. And then he tells you, yeah, you probably have cancer in your colon that has probably spread to your ovarian. And then you start looking stuff up. You know, that's your first thing to do is to Google. And when I first got my diagnosis, I looked it up and I cried.
No, it was terminal.
Yeah.
It was terminal. There was no cure, no nothing. It was the end of time. I mean, it's you do that. You let your mind do that to you. You think the worst case scenario, and basically you want to prepare for it if it does happen.
Well, right before I was going into surgery, waiting to get my room, the doctor comes out there in the lobby and meets us, and it's like, I wouldn't do this on no other surgeon would be doing this on you. And I'm just like, why? And he's like, because this is a very complicated procedure. No other a doctor will be working on you. And I'm like, then what do I do? Do I not do it? And he said, no, if you don't do it, you're going to die. So
yeah, point blank. I mean, just flat laid it out there.
Yeah, so I was scared to death. I wrote everybody that I loved a goodbye letter, a text, and just told them if I didn't make it, then, I love them, and it was a sad time because, not being here with Randy and not seeing my sister and my brother-in-law and niece and nephews and my son and the babies. It was horrible.
Yeah, there was a lot going on during that time. I mean, we as all y'all know, we have a new grandbaby, and she's
2 months
old, and then she was so terrified that she was going to miss all of that, and I was right there with her. I was terrified what was going to happen, to our family. To not to be selfish, but to me, I wasn't looking at it that way, but. I kind of was.
And we talked about it. What are you going to do? Because where are you going to live? I mean, it's because we're self-employed and not taking anything away from Randy because he worked all his life and now he's self-employed. I mean, now he's on retirement and the bulk of the money has to come through me because I'm 5 years younger than Randy. I still have my working time that I have to do, and being self-employed and you're not working, where's that money coming from? Things like that you don't even think about. And thank God that I had family and friends that helped us.
Yeah.
And I thank every single one of y'all for sending us donations and stuff, and just the prayers and just that work came in that we could do to help. And it's just... It was a very scary time and not knowing what would happen. I mean, just one bill that we got so far is $72,000.
Yeah.
Now, insurance will pay the bulk of that, but I'm my 20%, plus we had a $9,000 out of pocket that we had to meet. So, yeah, we're just thankful that.
But we're saying that to say this. God answered every single one of our prayers.
Yes.
And, I give all the praise to him. I wouldn't have made it through this without him, and I know she wouldn't have. So all the glory and thanks goes to him. And by the way, speaking of that, we found a new church in our neighborhood. Basically, it's about 20 minutes away. It's called Riding High Cowboy Church. And y'all, if you get a chance, check it out online. The pastor he's a hoot for number one, but he is a great pastor, and we fell in love with the church, which I'm so glad, because we've been basically lost for years and not knowing, what to do about where to go or, anything like that. So we stumbled upon this church, and we absolutely love it, and we're members of it now, and so yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. So
I wanted to tell y'all just a quick little story. While we were going through all this, and when I was scared and everything, we went to this house in Canton, and every room was like Sesame Street. It was a yellow room, a red room, a blue room. I mean, all different colors. And
Looked like Mardi Gras.
yeah, and we were trying to win the bid. So it was us being a contractor, and there were some other contractors, and then the owner of the house, and we were all in the living room talking and stuff. And I looked down, and on the windowsill, I mean, everything was gone. Here, you want to?
Yeah, hold it.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. Everything was gone in the house. It was just a old house. But on the windowsill was little Jesus that I found. Nobody else found it
Nobody saw
but
it.
me. And so I carried him with me to every appointment. And at my colonoscopy, the nurse taped it on my gown, and he was with me during the colonoscopy. But I'm not saying that this little plastic Jesus did it. This is just I
Symbol.
held on to the faith of Jesus to get me through all of this.
Right.
And that was just one of his things. I feel like he reached out and said, I have you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about everything or anything. So
It's a testimony for sure. I mean,
yeah, my
know, if
faith grew a lot. I go to church every Sunday. Well, let me back up. I try to go to church every Sunday. There's been, since this happened, I couldn't go because of surgery. And then I think one time we missed it because we overslept. But other than that, I think we've been pretty good. But anyway,
yeah, so
just a big thank y'all.
It's a testimony for sure. Yeah, thank you. We can't say it enough to everybody that was there for us, supporting us. And I mean, even just little comments on Facebook, you don't know how much that helps us through all this. Just the slightest little, prayers for you. That makes a big impact.
I mean, I had this one lady, and she still does it. Every single morning, she'll send me some kind of a prayer or something to make me smile or something like that. I have people reached out with some of their medical that is sort of like mine, and, just telling me not to lose faith and all of that stuff, and that theirs was good. I had one friend, I was holding her hand because she was going through something a little different, but it was still, she was going to have cancer in her lungs. So I was helping her and praying for her, and she was doing prayers for me at the same time.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot of things like that. And then people from high school that reached out to me and just showing their love. Like, it doesn't matter that it's been 45 years, since I've seen these friends in high school. They were still there for me.
Yep.
So, anyway, I love y'all.
Yeah, we love y'all, and we promise we're going to get back into doing some videos pretty quick, because like I say, she is probably at about what would you say, 75-80% now.
Yeah.
I mean, she gets around pretty good, and she's getting back to her old ornery self. So, but again, just want to say thank y'all. We love each and every one of you, and we appreciate you sticking with us through this journey. And sorry it's been so long since we've posted anything, but we wanted to be sure that everything was good, and it is. Believe me, it is all good now. So we're back at it.
All right.
All right.
Thank y'all.
We'll see
Bye.
you.